He may have been your father, boy, but he wasn't your daddy.
Welcome to Talk-No-Jutsu. We're back this week with One Piece chapter 1186, titled One More Time. Guys, Brook piece is over. All right, pack it up. It's IMU time now. It's back to, we're questioning the power scaling. It's back to, is this just not the end boss that we want right now? This is the Black Zetsu of One Piece, where we just know it's leading up to something else, but it's all right. So we're continuing the end of Brook's flashback. We're seeing Shuri's taken over. She's Dami reversied, and we get kind of a reveal that her dad was not her dad, so her dad was not the king. It's this Knights of God, Saint Samer guru, and I'm just questioning, when did this happen? Like, yes, there's the facial features, obviously, with the different colored irises, but wasn't Brook a part of Shuri's life from birth? Like, he even mentions that he changed her diapers. So I'm just thinking, was there ever a time where a kid could be dropped off like this? Because it's one of two things, right? It's either the very unfortunate circumstance of Lady Candle had a kid that was not the king, and it was with this Saint Guru guy, which even though it's like the most unfortunate situation, and we've seen that happen with Kuma and Jinny, I don't think that's what happened. I feel like it's more akin to Shanks, where maybe Lady Candle, because the thing that's kind of throwing me here is that the knight knows Candle and knows Brook technically, like he saw Brook, so it has to have been, maybe there was like a meeting, like at St. Mary Joie, where maybe there was like some meeting between the different kingdoms, and either they knew each other from their past, and maybe like Lady Candle like defected from the Knights of God, which would kind of explain like how like renowned she was. I'm just trying to line up the timeline, because the timeline's very suspect of like how did Shuri end up with Candle and this guy? I mean, it doesn't even seem like this guy really cares about Shuri, really. Is more like her potential to awaken like some ability from their clan, because he literally called her a whelp. So it's there's no lost love here for her particularly, but it's really more IMU that has interest in her. So I'm very curious to like what the timeline is. Why does IMU have so much interest in Shuri? Is there like some technique, or is it similar to like how Shirahoshi was, where maybe there's a connection to like the ancient weapons that we're not aware of? That could be something. So I did get I did unfortunately get the answer to my question of how does Brook get out of this? Oh, he gets out of this because he gets cut in the dome and he already ate a devil fruit. And that still begs the question of like, when did he eat a devil fruit in this timeline? Because he was there the entire time, so that means at some point in the kingdom a devil fruit popped up and no one knew what a devil fruit was, and Brook must have never swam in his life because he would have sank like a brick. So yeah, I think it's just kind of like a throwaway situation. I don't think it's meant to be that important. It was really more just to say like, yeah, he survived because he already had the devil fruit unknowingly, I guess. So now we cut back to present day. He's just recalling all the situation. Shuri's still frozen in the lightning block of ice, so they want to break her out. Brook's like begging the crew to like, hey, let's please have faith in me, let's break her out. And of course everyone's gonna jump along. Like, that's the thing about the Straw Hats, is like, listen, like, you give us a good flashback, they'll be on your side. They say your island is my island. All right, we're kicking these people out. So everyone's jumping to help. Everyone's getting motivated. You know, Luffy has had his full ruby buffet, and now he's ready to fight. And IMU is kind of like just like monologuing to to Loki. I guess in the past, like centuries ago, they also kidnapped giant children, and that's how they were able to take control of the giants before. I mean, this doesn't really seem like a giant specific thing. This seems like, yeah, if you take some parent's kid hostage, the parent's probably gonna do what you want. So Luke, Emu's just kind of mouthing off. Loki's about to attack, but then here comes Luffy, and this is like the most. Once again, Emu strikes again. Emu strikes again. We have no idea where this character lies. Like, we go from him one-shotting Zoro and Sanji, both fully upgraded, to now Luffy sneaks in dare I say, zero gear hockeyed up punch. This is a hawk pistol. And it's the frame. This is gonna carry the slander for ages, because not my man getting shocked by Luffy. Luffy's coming in. He's doing his thing. This is completely in character for Luffy. Luffy's just like, I'm punching the bad guy. I'm not thinking about it. It reminds me a lot of like the Doflamingo Law situation, where like Law set up a Red Hawk. This is not even a Red Hawk. I'm looking at this stuff. This is not even Red Hawk. This is zero gear hockey on the fist Luffy, and not Emu visibly shocked. Do I dare see a bead of sweat on the horn? Oh no. And then he got you looking silly. He clocked. He got Emu spitting blood. This is the same guy that one-shotted Zoro and Sanji. And here comes Luffy. Zero gears. Now, don't get me wrong. In Elbaf, especially the animated one of Elbaf, we've seen Luffy pretty much jump into Gear 4 instantaneously. If I was being extremely generous to Emu, this is probably a Gear 4 punch. But I don't even think that's the case, because Gear 4 usually shows like Luffy still gets the engorged arms when he does Gear 4th. And we're not seeing like any of the sound effects with Gear 4. We usually see him cocking back. This looks like a Red Hawk setup, but without the flames. So this is just Hawk pistol. This is not good, dude. I need the frame after this immediately. Like, yes, Luffy has the Conqueror's Hockey Punch. These are like punches that could damage Kaido, but I don't care. Emu as the quote-unquote end villain, and this is why I call him the Black Zetsu of One Piece, because ain't no way my man is getting shook by a zero gear Luffy. Like, this is the equivalent of Black Zetsu and Naruto getting surprised by I can't remember the dude's name. The seven swordsman dude that ended up becoming a Kage. That was definitely the worst Kage in his bunch. Like, getting surprised by his sword. Like, this is what it feels like. It's like, dude, at this stage in the game, our characters should not be shocked by this. Mind you, this is a Luffy that had to go Gear 5 to fight Kizaru. So why is Emu even shocked by this? And you can't say Luffy got stronger. Luffy did not get stronger from Egghead to Elbaf. This is essentially the same Luffy. Has control of Gear 5. Gear 5 still has a timer on it. Can go in and out of Gear 4 pretty easily. I don't know, man. This is a super anti-feat for Emu. This is a negative feat for sure. I need the frame after this pronto, because my man's still sweating in the punch. Bloody nose. Probably lost a tooth. I don't know, man. I don't know. The Emu stuff, I'm still second guessing this stuff, man. I need Blackbeard to show up immediately. But overall, the chapter is cool. It's pretty quick. It was really just addressing the cliffhanger from last chapter, addressing how Brook got out of this, I guess, because I had no idea how he was going to leave this situation alive, but we found out through his devil fruit. I'm not gonna lie, I wish we got to stay there longer. I just don't care for the Emu stuff. I feel like we're gonna get a bait and switch of like, either this is not Emu's final form, or someone's gonna like take Imu's spot as the final bad, because this is just not looking good at all. And also, I kind of like Brook's design originally now. Like, I get it, like, we've had Brook this way forever with like the skeleton, and we have an in-universe reason why he looks like this, but I'm not gonna lie, I think his whole look from the flashback is way cooler. I kind of miss this Brook and him like running off the way he does to go save Shuri. I get it, it's like the whole skeleton thing, he can run on water and all that stuff, I get it, but it's just, I don't know. I like Brook in the flashback. I miss the flashback, man. Take me back. But this has been chapter 1186, One Piece. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like, subscribe, hype it up. I'm gonna try and keep up more conversations like this, especially once Kagurabachi comes back from break. And I got some more videos in store. But if you like, please like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.